G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in down on the west, or rather the east side of the map, we've got Recon playing as the Holy Roman Empire. On the opposite side of the map, playing the Chinese in the color red, we've got Beastie QT. These two players, if you're unfamiliar with them, are two of the best players in the world. These guys consistently and repeatedly make it to the top level of tournaments. They are always at the top of the ladder. At the moment, I think we've got Beastie sitting at rank 13, Recon at rank 19. So in the top 20, both of these players. So very, very strong contenders. These guys are absolute kings. Both players going to be starting off on their woodlines. This map, of course, is Danube River, or as I like to call it, Danube River, because Beastie is Danube. We've got an early villager coming out and looking to drop down a dock here. Animation cancelling, going to be going off. No surprises right here, because if you want to win, you have to animation cancel. That's just simply the way that it works, baby. Second scout going to be coming out now for Recon, so double scout opening. No surprises there. We've got the dock that's also going to be coming down for Beastie. And he has got quite a lot of villagers on his woodline at this point. Going to be moving over a few villagers onto food, though. So he's got 4 villagers on food now, 5 villagers now on food. Just a handful on wood, but looks like he is slowly balancing his economy. But going idle there for a little bit. Actually going to be training up a scout instead of a villager. Obviously, his opponent has got a scout out. He needs to make sure that he's able to contest any potential threat. But interestingly, on this map, players... So this is a quick match game. So players have opted for these two civilizations. They haven't opted for Delhi. They haven't opted for the Mongols. They've gone for the Holy Roman Empire. They've gone for China. And that excites me greatly, because when it comes to matchmaking, you are fighting over ELO. Or ELO, as it should be called. But you know what? When I first saw the word ELO, I think I was like 13 years old, and I pronounced it that way for years before someone corrected me. So I'm going to continue to pronounce it ELO, because even though it's wrong, it feels right. It feels right to be called ELO. Prelate most recently was fixed in the patch, so keep in mind, guys, this is happening on the brand new patch, and the Prelate has been fixed. So the Prelate now, it used to, if it got bumped, I remember actually reading, or I remember seeing a meme about it. It was like the Prelate after it gets bumped, and it's like a sad face. And he's like, all right, well, I'm not going to do it now. And like the villager would bump into him, and then he would just stop inspiring. But that has been fixed in the most recent patch, so we may potentially see Minework Palace come out. I would actually love to see that from Recon. I think it makes a lot of sense to be going Minework Palace. Just typically because people would go Archon Chapel, because obviously it's a great landmark, but at the same time, it also fixed the Prelate inspiring bug. But now that the bug has been fixed itself, you don't really need to worry about it. Triple scout coming out now for Beastie. So he's looking to put on the hurt early, going to be able to force his villager back. Now going to be looking to siege down this dock. I'm curious to see whether he's actually going to be looking to do animation cancelling here. Isn't going to be doing it at this point in time, but we'll have to wait and see. Looking to get that extra siege damage on. Yeah, not going to be doing it. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I was going to say playing with great menace there. But now going to be slowly but steadily sieging down that dock. 3rd and 4th scout going to be coming out from Recon. And I definitely think this is the meta thing to do. We are seeing players more and more often do this. I'm wanting to see how it evolves, because I genuinely think there's going to reach a point where it just becomes more viable, instead of you just constantly making scouts from your town center, to just drop a barracks instead, or drop an outpost or something like that. Because, I mean, when it comes to these scouts, you're going to be able to deal with them with the scouts of yourself, but at the same time, it's something where, you know, you're idling your town center for it. But 4th scout now going to be coming out for Recon, looking to make sure that he's got enough forces here to force his opponent off. Going to be able to force his opponent away, so not even needing to get into combat with him. Just says, get out of here, mate. That's my dock. You leave it alone. And he manages to do that. But at the same time, I think this is a win for Beastie, because Beastie's only gone for 3 scouts, whereas his opponent has gone for 4 scouts. So, unless he goes for professional scouts, and he's not going to want to go for professional scouts, because there's shoreline fish here. So it makes absolutely no sense to go professional scouts. So this is just it is a small victory for Beastie, forcing his enemy to go idle for 20 seconds longer than he had to. So, well played to him. Going to be falling back with those scouts. Obviously going to be able to use them for scouting out the map. as the name would imply. We'll do a quick stock take. 8 fishing boats coming out now for Beastie. 7 fishing boats coming out for Recon, so slightly ahead on that, as you would expect a Chinese player to be. Looks like he's going to be clicking up to the next age. Going up with the Ark and Chapel. Got it on the wood line, and on the second wood line. Nowhere else, really. Not on the gold mine at all, but now it looks like we've got ourselves a little bit of a battle. Scout on scout action. 4th scout did come out for Beastie, and players are being very careful not to lose those scouts because they realize the potential. If they do lose the scout battle, they would lose the dock just because neither player is yet to age up. But now it looks like Beastie going to be going up. Barbican of the Sun going to be getting dropped down on the crossing, or at least very close to the crossing, inside the crossing. Wall going to get deleted here at the front, and it looks... What was that about? Why was the wall deleted? What? What? Does anybody have any idea what just happened there? What happened? What's the idea behind that? What? It's a bug with the gate? The gate bug? I don't know what the gate bug is. You can't build a wall connecting to a gate. Oh, you can't build a wall connecting to a gate. Okay. Alright, I didn't know that. There you go. Alright. Recon going to be losing a scout out here. He's got to be careful. Going to be reaching the feudal age. Ark and Chapel going up. Yet to have a prelate inside it this early. But now going to be looking to potentially expand this out. No fast castle coming through just yet for him. Only 5 villages on gold. So typically you would expect to see a fast castle out of a Holy Roman Empire player, but I guess he's playing it safe. Going to be going for the galley option instead. Makes a lot of sense. He's rallied at the moment towards his fish, but that'll change as we do have the walls being put up across the crossing. And I kind of feel like at this point it just really doesn't make any sense for Recon to actually go for the galley. Like, he should know his opponent is going to wall the crossing. It does make sense. But he's still going to be doing it nonetheless. Looking to retain control of the crossing, not necessarily get across it though. Barbican of the Sun finished now for Beastie. He's reached the next stage, looking to age up behind this as well. So quite a formidable, or quite a serious amount of gold he's already stacked up. Got the Imperial officials out, so he's got 2 IOs out. 1 on the lumber camp, 1 on the mining camp. You might be wondering why he doesn't have an Imperial official down here on the docks. And the reason why is because you can't actually do it. So when it comes to the Imperial officials, you can only, or you can't actually put them on the docks, because that would be absolutely busted. Think about it. They buff up how many resources are getting dropped off, and they increase the production rate. That would be so busted. But now going to be dropping down the Imperial Academy, so looking to actually hit the Dynasty, so going up for the Song Dynasty. A smart move there for Beastie. And then at the same time here, looking to just scout out his opponent, prevent that gathering of the gold. And Recon going to have a bit of a tough time. Not a lot of gold in the bank for him, only 70 gold at the moment. Second galley coming out for him. Slowly but steadily going to be... He's not even going, like, burning through this palisade wall. And yet he's made a second galley. This guy's a madman. So I would say a lack of foresight right here for Recon, because he's going to be going through this palisade wall. Like, you can see how slow it's going to be going. So it is a pretty big... Yeah, like, this is... And the other thing, right? Like, let's say you get through that wall, and still your enemy does... Oh, never mind, Recon. He's got the big brain over here. This is a smart move from Recon, now that I think about it. I like this, because I was going to say, like, all you do is you just wall off this crossing and then expand up here. Now Recon's going to be coming up, moving up. Outpost's going to be going down. Scouts still scouting out the base of his opponent. Plenty of scouts actually coming out for him. Do we have professional scouts? No, we don't have a mill out just yet. Stable going to be coming up as well. Fishing boat's going to be forced out from this top side. He's going to be breaking through this wall. And Beastie going to be in a bit of a terrible way, I would say. Now towards the base of Recon. Slowly but steadily, the scout's going to be working towards this dock coming down. But this is a very smart move coming out from Recon. No upgrades coming through yet for this bad boy. Doesn't look like a blacksmith's come up at this stage, but double junk going to be coming out. Looking to take out the villager. Villager does go down, so not going to be able to get that outpost up today. A pretty smart move there to focus down that villager. I don't think he was expecting it. Beastie, on the other hand, yeah, that outpost does get cancelled. Scouts now going to be working on that palisade wall as well. There are a lot of fishing boats in here, so 17 fishing boats in total. That is a lot of potential food that could go to waste if these galleys do get through. And keep in mind, the galley is significantly stronger than the junk, or as I like to call it, the junk. The junk has got more health points, but it has much lower armor. It's got much lower attack, lower a rate of attack as well. So I think it's 6 attack versus 5 attacks. No, 6 attacks versus 4 attacks. Galley's going to be coming in now, and this is a difficult spot for Beastie. Beastie getting pushed in between a rock and a hard place here, as the 3rd and the 4th junk do come out, going up against the 3 galleys. They've obviously got the docks here to help them out, as well as the Barbican of the Sun. Galley up towards the north, going to be pulling up most of the attention here. Ideally, he wants to fight under the Barbican of the Sun, but at the same time, going to have a difficult time doing so, just because of the flexibility of these galleys. Able to reach the 3rd age now, so potentially looking at getting out an explosive junk, or those war junks. Scouts now going to be looking to harass the gold mines of Beastie as well. So they are really getting in there, looking to do some damage. But Galley's slowly going to be working down on this. Now, keep in mind, Recon is aware of his opponent's Barbican of the Sun. He has scouted it out. But now, look at these scouts just trying to get in there, trying to be annoying, trying to just really prevent the gathering of that gold. 4 junks still trying to push out these. Behind this, though, we do have Recon, who is thinking about aging up to the next age. 14 villagers on gold at the moment. Still a lot of villagers, a lot of fishing boats gathering up that fish. And now it looks like these galleys are going to get pushed up into the corner. Not able to take out any junks of their own. This one is down on 63 health. Other one going to be down to 270. And we've got a gold mine that has been isolated. Fire station has been completed. He's actually got fire stations. A smart move here. So if I remember correctly, fire stations is the unique technology. Actually, I think fire stations increases the healing rate of... I don't know if it's the fishing ships or increases the healing rate of the docks. I'm not sure, but it is one of them. All I know is that these galleys should be able to stay alive for a little bit longer. I would imagine it's for the docks, just simply because he wouldn't have got the fishing ships, and the explosive dow are going to be coming out. Boom, 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 boom. Venga boys, take a party bus all the way over, and Warjunk also going to be coming out, and Recon, his little attack on the water, it was nice. It was well thought out, but unfortunately not well thought out enough, as 16 fishing boats for Beastie remain, and he is going to be extraordinarily happy with how this has gone for him, because he has managed to hold a little bit of a weird graphical error right there. Some blue grass coming through, some blue rocks. I don't know exactly how that happens, but it could be something to do with the cancelled tower. Something to keep an eye out for. Gold mine up here as well. Scout getting stuck. Oh, poor Scout. Oh, calm down. Calm down. But yeah, he's going to be able to force his opponent out from this position. He's definitely not going to be able to hold it. Nothing really on land at this stage, so I'd love to see some men-at-arms coming out. He's going to go for spears instead. And we'll take a look over at the score so you guys can have an indication of where players are at. So you can see Beastie, at the moment, is twice the score of his opponent. I don't know how accurate that is, but I don't feel like he's twice as far ahead. So we'll keep it on current resources for now. I feel like, I mean, actually, we'll take a look at the score once Recon gets up. Now that Recon's up, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. About 500 points away from each other. But now these spears are going to be coming out, dealing with these scouts, preventing them from being annoying, and going to be closing off here. We do actually have a demolition ship coming out, but I don't know whether it's going to be getting out in time. Going to be closing off this portion of the map at the top, saying, you are not welcome here anymore. Warjunk going to be coming around as well. Beastie, looking to actually take complete control of the water. Actually takes out the dock from his opponent just with the scouts. That's pretty big when you think about it. These scouts have served quite a strong purpose. So he's managed to really do a lot with them. And now they're going to be moving up the river. So he is looking to wall this one off as well, prevent any incursions coming down from the south side. Villager moving up, but keep in mind there is a war junk out on the map, looking to push up and prevent that wall from coming down. Scouts also coming in. Beastie knows how important it is to get up here, because he's got the rest of his fleet that are going to be coming around shortly and looking to secure this up. At the same time, still making more fishing boats behind this. Beastie looking incredibly impressive, walling off the outside here as well. He really wants to turtle this one up. It is the battle of the turtles at this point in time. Plenty of fishing boats now coming out for Recon as well. How many relics has Recon got? He's got the Regnitz Cathedral in the back of the base. First prelate going to be coming in with a relic. I don't see any other relics. He's got 2 more down here to the south, another one up here to the north, and 1 in the middle. So yeah, that's it. But he's got a pretty decent relic spawn. Compare that to Beastie, who's got 1 relic, and then he's got to walk all the way down to here. Recon's got a pretty decent relic spawn, so I'd be very happy if I was him to have that spawn. Hulk going to be coming out now for the Holy Roman Empire player as well, looking to hold on this position. Hulks are notoriously the strongest ship on the open ocean. When it comes to these fights on these little rivers, it's not as strong, I would say. Demo ship also going to be coming out, healing up the rest of his ships back here. will undoubtedly look to push on this agenda eventually. Going to look to just secure this part of the map here towards the north with his junk, but we've now got the Palace of Swabia, aka the Palace of Swagia, coming up for recon, and he is looking to go up to the Imperial Age. So he is, yeah, he's having a good time. He's having a great time. Knight's going to be coming out here as well. So the stable that he added in earlier going to be coming in pretty strong here. Nice little upgrades he's got. He's got the +2 already coming through, or rather +1 coming through already. Prelate's getting chased by double wolves out here, so hasn't cleaned these up yet, unfortunately. But going to be looking to potentially clean up a couple more relics down here towards the south. And he's really going to be kicking that economy into overdrive. So at this point in time, both players yet to lose their water economies. So still plenty of fishing boats out and about. 11 fishing boats for recon. At this point, we've got 6 fishing boats down here. And then we'll -3 from that. So 16. So a total of 19 fishing boats out at this point. So a pretty nice amount of fishing boats there from Beastie. He's up quite substantially when it comes to his economy as well. But keep in mind, he is in the Song Dynasty, has added 2 sound centers, so he's sitting on 3 TCs at this point, and he is literally booming hard right now. He is booming like it is the 1950s. He is having an absolutely great time. Looking to go up to the Imperial Age behind this as well. I wouldn't be surprised after this if we just see both players going towards explosives, and then looking to just really take control of this river. So explosives is indeed the way that Recon is going to be looking to play this. Going for those max demo ships. He has managed to hold onto the water. Now, I don't know whether boats can actually go through gates. I'm not sure, but they should be able to come around this angle, around there. But we'll have to wait, we'll have to see. I'm 99% sure they can't go through gates. So we've now got stone walls coming up here for Beastie. Now, keep in mind, the explosive demos actually do a huge amount of damage. I think it only takes 2 demos to kill them. Yeah, so they're able to actually get around through the north here, and the gate even opens for them. But yeah, explosive demo going to be coming out now. Looking to come around those walls. Scout going to be coming through as well. I love that the gates are opening. Beastie reaching the Imperial Age. Going to be going up with the Spirit Way, I suspect. Yeah, Spirit Way going to get dropped down in the back of his base. So could potentially look to go towards a stable. We have seen players doing that, but obviously when you go towards the stable, there is only really one option, which is the Fire Lancer, and most recently, you guys would be aware that the Fire Lancer has been tuned down ever so slightly. Another relic going to get picked up. Sounds like towards the north here, as Beastie looks to pick up the first relic that he'll be getting. And now double galley out in the river, looking to defend and hold on. We've got to be careful with these demos. They are coming in. Going to be going down and almost takes out both of these hulks. No explosives coming through just yet. We can see a Bauschwan going to be coming out here as well. Was it a Bauschwan? Yes, indeed it is. No explosives coming through at this point in time for Beastie, but obviously Recon's got them. So he's going to be doing 420 explosive damage, and he is now going to begin pushing out and looking to neutralize the economy of his opponent. These guys are going to be firing off on the wall here. Curious decision. And now the junk probably going to be going down here if it's not careful. It does manage to take it down. Bauchan going to be forcing out. Now, these guys are very strong when it comes to these river fights, especially once you can reach about 2 or 3, because they can't actually be flanked. It's a very linear way to fight on this map. So when it comes to the water, it's very rare that you're going to get flanked, like with the exception of, say, a dock getting added up here towards the north. There's no real way that it's going to happen. And their strength is incredible, especially as the Chinese. And keep in mind, as the game goes on, China is going to be more and more happy playing this game. I would look to see a university potentially coming down. No pyrotechnics just yet, but is looking to get ancient techniques, which is going to increase the gathering rate of his villagers by 5% for each dynasty. He was in the Song Dynasty. I don't know whether he's gone up to the next dynasty at this point. Doesn't look like it. It looks like he's still in the Song Dynasty. But now going to be pushing up. Plenty of damage looking to be done. The demo ship going to get taken out. One shot by the Bauchuan. And now it looks like a Carrack going to be coming out. So both players investing into the artillery ships. And I think that's quite a wise decision. Sacred Site getting captured from Recon, or by Recon here. He's got 2 relics in the Regnitz rather. And so with that Regnitz, obviously he wants to get this relic. I don't know why he came to the Sacred Site first. I would have just gone back to the Regnitz. For me, it makes a lot more sense, and then come out. But now the Bauchuan going to be teeing off. Carracks are back here. Keep in mind the Carracks much weaker than the Bauchuans, their respective counterpart. Hulk's looking to do some damage out here. But keep in mind there are 2 carracks here. Demolition ship going to be coming through. Oh no, this demo ship going to be doing a lot of damage. And there she goes, taking her out. So a little bit of a fail right there from Beastie. And players looking to try and secure up their respective bases as the stone walls now come through for Beastie as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see him looking to wall up towards the north. Like, I've seen players wall across sections like that. So that is potentially something that we could see. But now it looks like we've got the Chinese Baochuan going to be teeing off towards these carracks. There's plenty of line of sight that is looking to be gained from these outposts here. Looks like we've got some veteran horseman upgrades, I think, was just coming in. Demo ship going to be coming in once again, not paying attention, and going to be losing that Baochuan. An expensive loss right there for Beastie, losing 2 of those. So these guys are 1,000 resources each. 960 long-distance mining coming in for Beastie. I remember reading, or it might have been a Twitch comment that I saw. Hold on, I'm just going to take a quick drink here. I remember a comment that I saw, I think it was on Twitch, and it was when I was playing a game, and it was like, Drongo always calls out people in casted games when they long-distance chop, but like, it's his favorite thing to do. And it's so true, man. Like, whenever I'm playing, I'll just have like one lumber camp, and they'll be chopping like this distance right here. All the time. All the time, dude. But scouts now looking to potentially scout out the stone walls coming down towards the south. Sacred Site's being taken in the middle of the map. More demo ships coming out. No docks being really added here. Only 3 docks at this point. I would have expected quite a few more docks. Third relic coming back for the Regnitz Cathedral. And now at this point, it's starting to look like Beastie getting forced back. I mean, he's holding on with his Baochuans, but keep in mind, these demo ships are really going to be an issue for him. This stone wall looks like it's almost coming out into the water as well. Fishing boat's going to be looking to heal up the Baochuan. A couple of knights down towards the south. Going to prevent any walls from going up. Sacred Site going over to Beastie. And now these Baochuans are looking to put out the damage onto the carrack. You can see just how many shots they managed to take. Under attack in the middle here. There is a bombard that comes out. Bombard coming out. And oh, this is dangerous. Oh, this is really dangerous. Recon being very smart right here. There is a demo. Actually, that's a fishing boat. A demo could potentially stop the passage of these units. But obviously the bombard is going to prevent that from happening 9 times out of 10. Unless you can time like the demo coming from the dock perfectly. But where's that? Did that bombard just get one shot by the Baochuan? The bombard's gone. Where did the bombard... Am I blind? Where's the bombard? It died. The bombard died. He killed the bombard with the Baochuan. The thing's got insane range. It's got 10 range on it. I think it can one-shot a bombard as well. Looks like more Baochuan's going down. Oh no, there's... Is that a new bombard or is it the same one as before? I don't even know, dude. Where was it hiding? Did he put it inside the keep accidentally? Can you even do that? I don't even know if you can do that. But now Baochuan's going to be moving down around the south side of this river. Fishing boats doing their best to long-distance mine. Not a lot of fish left in these rivers, but we're at the 24-minute mark, so you wouldn't expect there to be much. Bombard's now going to be coming out for Beastie. Keep in mind, he does have the clock tower bombards. Let's have a look and see whether he's got pyrotechnics through. No, not yet. Baochuan's going down. Apologies for missing that, but I can assure you they have gone down. Just a couple of demo ships is all that it needed. But yeah, really important to have protection for those Baochuans. And now they're going to be getting off a nice little explosion. Another Baochuan. Oh, this is not good. It's a lot of damage, man. That is a lot of damage. Did the keep fire at that at the same time? And oh my lord, we've got men-at-arms diving through. Bombard's now going to get taken out. First bombard going to be going down. 720 health points on that. Palace Guard's going to be trying to hold on. You can see that these guys are elite versus the men-at-arms. Or rather, the veteran or normal Palace Guards going up against the elite. And now Villagers going to get pulled, trying their best to heal through the damage of the men-at-arms. Needs to pull more villagers than this. You can see that he's running it around and slowly adding more villagers from the farms as he goes past. Very, very well microed. The ultimate in repair technology right there. And Palace Guards finally get upgraded to elite. He's got those that extra health bonus. 252 health going up against 180. He must have his university upgrades. We'll have a quick look and see. Indeed, he does. He's got that elite special tactics that has come in, and looks like he does look that he is going to be able to hold this. The Bombard does unpack. Still no pyrotechnics coming through just yet, but more men-at-arms going to be coming through. Demo ship going to be saying g'day and taking out not a lot. I expected it to do much more damage. He doesn't have explosives, that's why. Still no explosives for Beastie. We're now entering to the 25th minute into the game. They've been Imperial for like 10 minutes. A little bit of a raid back here with some spears as well on the wood line. I do like it. Manages to get up all the walls on the sacred site down towards the south. So he's going to be able to use that as a defensive anchor point. A smart decision from him. Plenty of gold here as well to secure. He's got his enemy's got safe gold for him as well. Yeah, at this point in time, players are looking quite strong entering the mid-game. We'll do a quick score check, see where players are at. Beastie ahead by about 2k, but once it gets to this point in the game and players are hitting at max population, it really comes down to a lot more than score. Well, keep it on income per minute so that you guys are able to see exactly where players are up to. Now, keep in mind, despite Recon being behind in the gold per minute situation or statistic, he does have triple relic, which means that if he wants to gather gold, he can gather gold. He can always gather extra gold. About 900 gold a minute going to be coming in from those relics. He's going to be absolutely fine. Bombards now coming out for Beastie. He's got the 3 Bombards out as well as the Bouchuan. Now, keep in mind, he can get pyrotechnics, and I would love to see him actually look to get this. Plus 2 range for these bad boys. Looks like he does have boiling oil on this keep, so probably best to avoid getting too close to it. And now these elite Palace Guards going to be running up, looking to do some damage against these Bombards. And this is one of the things that Palace Guards are so good at, because they have that extra movement speed, 1.38 going up against a 1.12. They are able to get on top of the siege much easier than the men-at-arms. But look at Recon being so smart and keeping these right next to a demo. He says, yeah, you can come and siege these down. I'll let you. Oh no, he's going to do it. The greatest bait in history. Takes them all out. Takes them all out. What a great bait, mate. Oh my god, he is an absolute master baiter. That was really nice to see. But now it looks like the Bombards going to be having to get forced back, and the elite men-at-arms, unfortunately, oh, here we go again. Round 2, the greatest bait. Don't lose the Bombard. Oh, first Bombard does go down, but he manages to take out all the men-at-arms. I think that's a pretty decent trade, honestly. I think that's pretty decent. Not a bad trade, to be honest. So now we enter somewhat of a lull. 188 military population for both players. Villagers were heading up towards the north to try and get that sneaky little dock in. Not going to have a lot of success. Do we have explosives coming through at this point in time for BC? No, we do not. Men-at-arms, or rather Palace Guards, going for a bit of a swim. Are these guys trapped? Are they trapped, or are they just having a good time? I feel like at this point, they're just having a good time. They're not even trapped. They're looking for fish. What are they doing? Okay, there we go. They're not trapped. 6 Bombards now. Still no pyrotechnics. Okay, pyrotechnics finally coming through for Beastie. So a lot of men-at-arms. I'd really like to see getting mixed in with this is some nested bees. So if he could begin mixing, say, 5 or 6 nested bees together with the Palace Guards, that's when shit starts to get real. 130 economic population for him. Only 64 military population. Going to be looking to trade towards the middle. Having a bit of a tough time, though, because there are enemy buildings that are here. The return he's getting on this isn't the greatest either. 37. Now, keep in mind, there is a trading post down towards the south. That's where I would be going. I'd be like dropping down markets here and then just be trading down to this direction. The only difficult thing is you know that the traders would just walk through here. So you'd have to like wall that off somehow. But then you can't wall that off because you can't get through. Oh my lord, it gets tough. But now gonna having to be falling back. I guess the alternative that he could play is like if he plays Bombards with demos over here, like that's the alternative. Instead of running nested bees, you can just run like 2 or 3 demos with explosives and you're gonna be fine on that front. So that's another thing to potentially think about. Bombard's going to be ending the traders' lives, unfortunately. Where's the market? I don't even know where the market is. It's got to be close, right? Like, he's not getting a lot. Is that... Oh, the sacred site being captured. I don't even know where the market is. Where's the mark? I can't even see it, man. Weird. A lot of bombards still coming out right now at this point for Beastie. So Beastie looking pretty decent. When it comes to economy, both players relatively even. Recon gathering a lot of stone, though. The markets towards the north? Oh, the markets are towards the north. Why is he running them there, then? Run them down this way, mate. This is where you want to be running them. It makes a lot of sense for him to be sending them down this way. He's going to get such a great return when he goes down there. Don't run them through the center. Maybe he doesn't know that they're going to the center? I mean, they're just getting one-shot by bombards at this point. But now Baochuan's going to be looking to take out the docks up towards the north. And have a look at the next-level tactics coming out from Recon here as well. Dropping down multiple outposts up towards this northern flank. Going to be picking up the Springald emplacements on them as well. It doesn't look like he's gone for the bombard. Yeah, Springalds. So doing quite a lot of work there. A lot of demo ships managing to get through. 5 demo ships now running up the river. This is a problem for Beastie because Beastie doesn't see these. Now he probably knows that they're there, but at the same time he manages to get off one shot. Bombards here are here close to the shoreline. Going to be able to take... Oh my lord, that demo ship got absolutely destroyed. Did you guys... I'm not sure if you guys saw that. The AoE damage coming out from the Baochuan absolutely destroyed the demos. It looked like it was a little bit of collateral damage, but obviously they don't have collateral damage in this game. But if they did, that's what it would look like. That was some serious shit, man. Up towards the north, it looks like the docks have been taken out. So Beastie going to be able to hold on to that little position. But keep in mind, at this point, water plays a very little economic role, and it is much more a strategic role at this point in the game. It is about the demo ships. It's about who controls them. Bombard down towards the south of the map. Going to get taken out. Beastie going to be doing his best to clean this up as well. Spotting the siege workshop. Sieging that one down. And now we've got a couple of carracks that sit stuck between 2 walls. Not the best place to be. Baochuan slowly but steadily taking them out as well from a distance. Now, keep in mind, he has got the pyrotechnics upgrade. That's going to mean the increase in range. So you can see it right there. 12 tiles of range. Manages to get those shots off. Able to outrange the carrack, which has only got 8 range on it. So there is a huge difference between these two. And I love the fact that he's got this stone wall up here on this crossing. A really smart move from him. We'll check in with Beastie, see how he's doing on the economic front. He has added in the Nesta Bees, so 8 Nesta Bees. That is the correct amount that you want. And the reason why is because that is enough to actually kill the men-at-arms if they are running in. And it is a formidable force. I got to say, I love this composition for Beastie. This is the dream composition when you're playing as the Chinese. Nesta Bees firing off, getting some beautiful shots off there. We'll enter into the cinematic mode as the men-at-arms potentially going to be going down here to the Nesta Bees. A couple of nice little flanks here. Nesta Bees just teeing off on the back, looking absolutely beautiful. Bombards firing off as well, and Nesta Bees, oh my lord, I gotta say, China is looking incredible right now. Look at all those men-at-arms that have gone down. Unfortunate for Recon. He is in a very difficult spot at this point in time. And now Beastie gonna be trying his best to put the nail in the coffin when it comes to these game, but gotta be careful with these men-at-arms. We know that demo ships have been a name of the game, and there are demo ships in waiting, lying, ready to pounce. Probably waiting for a little bit of a bigger target. Enemy is approaching Sacred Victory, so it looks like both sacred sites have been actually captured here by Beastie, and Beastie definitely looking like he is in prime position here as those men-at-arms do look to clean up the palace guards, which have unfortunately made their way all the way through to the main town center of Recon, and now looking to take out some villagers. There are raids all over the map. I say raids, but those are villagers, my friend. They are not palace guards. But now these demo ships are still sitting, still waiting, and really the siege from Beastie here looking impressive. He's going to be able to clean out the majority of forces that are here, and Beastie looking incredible. A little bit of damage that was taken out over here. Carrack's doing some work on the shoreline. Baochuan looks to have been taken out, at least. Yeah, Baochuan has completely been taken out. What was that? Up towards the north, some villages here. A dock has made its way up on the north side. Oh no, I don't know whether Beastie has actually spotted it, so he's going to be able to finish that one off. But this carrack here doing a little bit of damage, and hopefully these bombards pay attention. But back towards the main base of his opponent, and Recon suffering right now. Beastie mining out the majority of the map here, trying his best. Those villagers did manage to get behind enemy lines, but unfortunately for him, there are castles, there are keeps. There is a lot to prevent that from being a thing of the current, and rather a thing of the past. So many bombards coming out for China, and see, this is the point where I start throwing around the question, Chinese bombards, do they need to be nerfed? And it's difficult for me. You guys know I'm a China player. I love the bombards, but at the same time, when you can just make like only bombards, Nesta Bees, and Palace Guards, and nothing can beat you, you know, maybe it's time to start thinking about nerfing them. I think that's probably the right direction. Like, the big thing for me is, like, they've got so many upgrades, all right? Like, if you were to think about this, like, when it comes to these upgrades, you've got 20% range increase from pyrotechnics. Oh, look at this. 20% range increase from pyrotechnics, 50% health from the astronomical clock tower. You've also got a 33% reduction in attack speed. You've got another health buff. You've got a speed buff. There's a whole bunch of different things that you've got for these bombards. And the majority of which you don't actually get as other civilizations. So they're incredibly strong. I think the best way to do it would be to change pyrotechnics. At the moment, it's a 20% upgrade in range. I think maybe reduce it down to 10%. I think that's probably the best way. Going to be taking out the majority of the docks now. I think these are going to be the last remaining docks. Actually, there's still quite a few of them. So he's got 5 on this top side. None down here towards this... Oh, gosh, I take that back. He's got 3 down here towards this south part, but Beastie looking very strong. And now it looks like we've got ourselves a little bit of a counter push going to be happening. 38 elite men-at-arms. Do we... Please tell me we've got the upgrade... Oh my god, we don't even have a university out for recon. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is something that really frustrates me. Like, Recon's one of the best players in the world, right? He's currently sitting at rank 19. And he's playing the Holy Roman Empire immensely well. Like, I'm very impressed with his play. But to think... I mean, he did have a university in the middle of the map, didn't he? I'm pretty sure there was a university in the middle of the map. But at the moment, I don't believe he's got the upgrade, which increases the health of his elite men-at-arms. So if you were to compare them to the Palace Guards, which are... Where are they? Over here. So Palace Guard sits at 252, whereas the elite men-at-arms sits at 216. So this is a huge upgrade. And despite being ranked 16, you know, one of the best players in the world, it's something that he's neglected. And that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. Because, you know, think about where he could be. Elite men-at-arms looking to clean this back up, but look at all the bombards that are back here. And my concern right now is if Beastie actually just rushes down landmarks. I mean, he's taken out the first landmark, 1 landmark here, 2 landmarks here, and there's the university. It has actually come up. Oh, he does have the upgrade. So, for whatever reason, why do they only have 216 HP? I don't even know why. Am I thinking about another civilization? The Holy Roman Empire has the best men-at-arms in the game. Why are they so weak? Maybe, is it just that China's so strong? Does he have... Is he in the Ming Dynasty? Is that potentially why it is? Where's that other... Why is his stuff so strong? Man, China's busted. Oh, because the Palace Guard... Yeah, good call, because the Palace Guard has the plus 30 HP upgrade. Ah, and then that scales with the 20%, so it goes to 36. That makes a lot of sense. All right, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm just an old man rambling. That is me. Beastie's still trading towards the middle here. Sacred Site going to get neutralized down towards the center of the map. And slowly but steadily is cleaning up these men-at-arms that have breached through the main walls. Baochuan down here. Going to be... Oh, it's not going to get the shot off. Is it going to matter? Manages to get the shot off, but a little bit to its own deficit there. As a keep was going up on this south side. Up towards the north, it looks like the majority of the forces have been cleaned up here. Plenty of Nesta Bees that are out right now. 11. Look how fast they move as well. Gosh, I feel like they move very fast. 1.12 movement speed. That's a lot of movement speed. So, Holy Roman Empire have 23 damage with plus 6 against heavy versus 20, which have nothing. So, it's basically like 50% more damage, essentially is what you're looking at there. Stone slowly but steadily going to be gathered up. And now Beastie, I mean, he's in a pretty decent spot. I don't see how he can lose at this point. We'll have a quick look at the scores. Beastie ahead by about 3k score. Plenty of Nesta Bees out. The main concern for me is that he's just got such a great siege comp. I really don't know how his opponent could potentially beat it. I mean, the thing is you can split against it, but when you're fighting into these crossings, it makes it so much harder to split. He does have Culverin out, but keep in mind, now this is something that I sort of, I pointed out relatively early in the beta, is that Culverin have got 12 range. Chinese bombards have got 12 range. Chinese bombards do 204 damage against Culverin, and they've got 864 health. These have got half the health and do 285 damage. And they cost the exact same. In what world is a counter unit meant to have worse stats than the unit that it's meant to be countering? The bombard is just... there are no circumstances as a Chinese player where you should ever lose bombards to Culverin. Bombards are just so much more superior. And the big thing, and you guys might be thinking, all right, well, that makes sense. Like, they got the same range and, like, they got similar stats. Well, think about what a bombard can actually do. A bombard can one-shot any unit in the game. It can destroy buildings in a blink of an eye. Whereas the Culverin, it scratches buildings. So it is so huge to have these really strong units. Bombard's now going to be coming out for Recon. He's got 3 down here. Village is actually moving forward. He's going to have to fall back towards this keep, which is slowly but steadily going up. 13 villages, putting it down. And now some outposts going to be going up on the shoreline. A very slow, a very methodical game coming out from both players. Massive villager pool coming out from Beastie. He's pulling 29 villagers here. 30 villagers trying to get those bombards down. Not going to have a lot of success because they do fall back between 2 keeps. And that is not going to be a good time for them. But now the Baochuan going to be looking to be doing out some damage, but getting taken out by all the siege from his opponent on the shoreline. And not having a particularly good time here. But now down towards the south side, we've got plenty of villagers that continue gathering. 96 for Beastie, 112 for Recon. Not a lot of resources that are banked up for either player at this point. But I feel like at this point in the game, there's just so much attrition that's going down. And it's mental attrition. It's like, it is about who has got the better mental at this stage in the game. Because you've got one player who is slowly but steadily pushing up and taking the game away from you. But at the same time behind this, Recon is still in a position that is quite favorable. Adding more siege workshops. The big thing though is that he can't really wall this crossing. It's just going to get taken out. Like, this is always going to be open for him. There will never be a time where he can actually come and push down here and put a meaningful push down here. Just simply because of the fact that this crossing is open. And now the push looks like it is going to be coming across. Bombard's taking out the keep before it can even get put down. That was pretty insane. Men-at-Arms going to be, or Palace Guard's going to be pushing up. And the Nest of Bees on the crossing are going to be looking to rain down hell. As they beautifully always do, firing off their blank shots. And look at the Culverins coming out. These Culverins are going to get absolutely shredded. Nest of Bees going to be firing off and teeing off on their opponents, but there's just not enough forces here. Nest of Bees are looking absolutely amazing. You see right there some shots going off, but Bombard's moving up into point-blank range as they love to do, just for style points. And now those Men-at-Arms are going to be looking to overwhelm the Palace Guards of their opponents. Those Nest of Bees. Look at the blanks that just get fired. Like, if there are developers watching this, like, look at the blanks. They're firing like 50% of blanks, bro. Like, it is... Look at this! Look! It's wild! They're so useless. They're literally so fucking useless. I hate this unit so much. You have to individually micro them. So, it is just... It's terrible. But good game getting called. A little bit anticlimactic in that the Nest of Bees just weren't working. The shallow water not doing their best. But Recon tapping out, Beastie QT, showing us the way of the warrior right there, demonstrating his prowess when it comes to Danube River. We'll take a look at the timeline. We'll see how the villager counts were. And you can see Recon right there doing an insane Palace of Swabia boom, taking us up to 130 villagers. The military count, I mean, it was up and down throughout the entire game. And, yeah, I mean, impressive stuff. We'll take a look over at the statistics. I want to see the villager idle time. 54 seconds, geez. Yeah, a lot of idle time this game. And Recon with a minute 37. So quite a lot. Well, fellas, if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed this one. China and Holy Roman Empire both looking strong in the most recent update. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing much more of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.